must do is embrace the vision.
What is good, Vision Gang? You already know what it is. This is your boy DaVizion, and I'm back again with another MMA reaction, y'all. Today I'm reacting to top 10 highest paid UFC fighters in 2023. This is by PaulStrikerENG. Big shout out to PaulStrikerENG. I am hoping to find out who are the top 10 highest paid earners in the UFC. I have some ideas who they might be, but I honestly don't know. So before we get this video started though, let's go ahead and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, especially if you're liking the videos. Make sure you guys subscribe. What are you doing? You ain't got to do it, but you keep watching the video, and if you ain't subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, you guys, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell to be first to see the videos if you're really loving the videos, and make sure you guys jab that like button and send this video to the moon. And let's get this thing started, y'all.
Still feels kind of like a dream. It's like that moment Dana wrapping that belt around. He said, "Kid, you have no idea how much money
Sean,
you're make."
Yep. He about to start making that money, man. Got that championship money. I feel you.
That's exactly what he said. I said, "Oh, I do."
Let's get straight to the point. The list won't include the notoriously famous Irishman, as we're exclusively talking about the year 2023 and the strongest fighting league. Also, we want to clarify that approximate calculations were made from the information found in open sources based solely on fighters' fees for their performances in PPV cards.
Okay, only pay-per-view performance money.
Get comfortable as we prepared a list of the top 10 highest paid fighters for the past year.
Let me guess who's going to be. I think John Jones is going to make the list. He'll probably be number one. Izzy's going to be on the list.
Now, let's dive in.
Volk. There's going to be some names on here. Islam.
10,
Dustin Poirier. Okay.
Like I said, dude, I'm happy. I don't know why in mixed martial arts fans and stuff are so concerned with fighters' money and contract. There's so much money counting that doesn't matter. You know, just watch the fight or don't watch the fight. I'm gonna fight if it works out for me. If I don't like the contract, if things don't make sense, then I won't fight. It's simple. None of that matters. We're fighting, you know.
Opening today's lineup
That's what you like to do. You're gonna fight as long as the money right.
Division, who has already gained fame online as one of those fighters who particularly react strongly to questions about money.
Listen, Ariel, I'm not asking you how much ESPN pays you.
Fortunately, we didn't reach out to Dustin on this matter and simply turned to the internet, where we obtained approximate information. As we all know, Poirier stepped into the UFC octagon in 2023 only at the 291st PPV card in July. It was a showdown with highlight, competing for the prestigious and hyped BMF title.
Baddest motherfucker title.
Received a payout of $1,900,000, considering the cage entrance, sponsorship, mandatory fee, and pay-per-view broadcasts.
Did he get knocked out though? Looks like Gaethje got him.
Number 9.
Leon Edwards. Okay. Oh, of course, the guys with the belts is going to be making money. I'm not shocked about that at all.
He's on the show.
Next up is the undisputed and fully established welterweight champion, the Jamaican British Rocky. The incredible rise of the Englishman's career, or very spontaneous as many call it, brought the fighter into a new light quite recently. Only after upset on Kamaru Usman did the UFC audience notice this quiet and modest guy on a significant winning streak, and only then did his life undergo significant changes. As for the rustle of green banknotes in Edwards' pocket, it's also quite simple. In 2023, he managed to perform twice, on March the 18th and December the 16th. For the victory over the Nigerian Nightmare in its hometown.
Then he beat Kobe Covington in December. Dope. I like it. I like it.
For the opportunity to tame and humble chaos, he cashed in $1,042,000. Not bad for the division's king, right?
Not bad at all. Now I do think they need more though, but it's still not bad at all.
Number 8, Khamzat Chimaev.
Khamzat's making big bucks for somebody that ain't even been in a title fight yet. That's wild.
It's good. Somebody talks shit, and if it looks good, people wants to see it. It's money, you know. So I'm always open for the money.
Next up is the Chechen Boars. one of the most promising and rapidly rising prospects in the strongest league, with huge potential for the next few years and in multiple weight classes. At the moment, Khamzat Chimaev is on a 13-fight winning streak, with 7 of them already in the UFC. His latest victory was secured by the Swede over the former welterweight champion Kamaru Usman in the heart of the Arab Emirates in the co-main event of the 294th PPV card. By that time, the prospect was already considered a bona fide superstar, so the financial treatment towards him was appropriate. It's known that the promotion paid Khamzat around
Almost $3 million.
Quite decent.
That is
considering
wow.
that it was the Borz's only octagon appearance in more than 365 days.
Just wanna fight, bro. Fight. I love this shit, bro. I'm here and to fight and make money and be happy and give this shit to you guys.
Okay, who's next?
Number 7.
Gaethje.
Justin
That don't
Gaethje.
surprise me. He's a good fighter.
From my stance, it really, didn't matter. The fight was going to be 3 rounds or 5 rounds. They wanted 5, and I was like, no, I'll do 3. If I get paid the same amount I was, I'll do 3.
To match the overall pay of the Chechen Wolf, the main highlight of the lightweight division and the organization as a whole had to step into the octagon twice in 2023. On UFC 2,
So who all did he fight?
March 18th, the American noise generator in the arena and one of the main suppliers of the emergency room ward faced the Azerbaijani Ataman, whom he defeated by majority decision. For this bout, Justin Gaethje became richer by $1,200,000 rustling bills. And of course, his second cage appearance took place in late July at the 291st PPV card. Highlight added another finish to his collection, this time against Dustin Poirier in a
Head kicked him, knocked him
diamond
completely
sword.
out.
The company paid Gaethje $1,700,000, a fitting reward for the triumphant holder of the prestigious belt with a history. It's understandable, especially since it's no secret that such vibrant and spectacular athletes are always generously rewarded by the promotion.
Of course, I'm going to blow the roof off this arena. I'm the most exciting fighter that has ever stepped in the octagon in the history of this sport.
Alex Pereira.
Number 6, Alex Pereira.
That's wow. Man, a lot of these guys have not fought that many, and they're getting good
The
contracts.
36-year-old Brazilian Polton, currently overseeing the light heavyweight division,
But he is
has
a
significantly
champion,
boosted
so
his family's
pretty sure
well-being
his
and
wealth has
secured
gone
his
up
future
a
in the
lot
next 2
in the
years
last few
since his
fights since he's been
professional
winning belts and
debut
fighting for
within the
belts.
UFC. Thanks to his kickboxing legacy, frequent performances, big steps on the career ladder, thanks to the beef against Adesanya and other moments, Alex Pereira rapidly climbed to the top of the sport. But today we've gathered to sum up only 2023. In April, Polton entered the octagon to defend his middleweight title, earning $1,200,000.
Damn, he got $1,200,000 when he got knocked out that night. Then he fought again. That's wild.
And a decision victory enriched him by $810,000. And to earn some extra cash for Christmas gifts, Pereira entered the octagon on November the 11th, knocking out the Czech Samurai and claiming the championship in the light heavyweight division. For the triumph at UFC 295, Alex took home a check for $1,380,000.
Nice.
This totals to $3,390,000. Number 5, Kamaru Usman.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, he's stunned. He flexing with the with the 10-rack bundles.
We mentioned a few minutes ago. As we've already noted, the former welterweight champion is going through a challenging time in his career, facing 3 consecutive losses. Just imagine, in just 1 year, one of the most resilient and dangerous fighters in the organization unexpectedly left the top positions, and now the dominance of the Nigerian is remembered with a sense of nostalgia. But let's not get distracted. Despite this, financially, Usman has more than succeeded for the current year.
Facts.
As they say, first you work for status and trust, and then all of it works for you. In March, the Nigerian lost to Rocky in the championship battle, earning $1,600,000 notes with a distinctive Russell. And a spontaneous appearance at short notice in UFC 294.
He got $1,600,000.
$2,400,000 on top.
I almost said 1,600. That was weird.
Fighter, regardless of weight classes, earned $4 million just for stepping
1,600,000.
You become a champion. You're not just a fighter. You're a business partner, and business has been good.
Islam, I knew he would be on there.
Islam Makhachev.
He's only number 4 though. We ain't even entered the top 3 yet.
I want a money fight. Give me Mayweather. Woo!
You just say Mayweather?
Yes, give me Mayweather.
He said, "Give me Mayweather. Give me any
destroyer who successfully picked up the mantle left by the Eagle and continued his absolute dominance in the lightweight division." Islam Makhachev managed to grace the main octagon twice in 2023, and on both occasions he engaged in uncompromising battles with Alexander Volkanovski. Looking back at these two fights through the sands of time, so to speak, it can confidently be said that their build-ups and stakes turned out to be absolutely different. Because first, Makhachev secured a unanimous decision victory over the Australian in February, earning himself a check of $1,100,000. Then, in an unexpected rematch that lasted only 3 minutes and 6 seconds, he earned $4,200,000.
Oh man,
Uncle Benjamin.
I need to watch that fight. I want to see it. Both of them actually. Oh man, he was giving Volk them hammer fists, had him looking crazy on the ground.
Kamaru Usman spoke the
truth.
truth.
Wow.
No matter how you turn it, once you become a champion and firmly establish yourself at the elite positions, your life changes in the most radical way.
I rely on my skills, not crowds, not nothing. Everybody know what you need. Just money, that's it.
Top 3. Volk. I knew Volk was going to be on the list too. He made more than Islam though. I didn't think he was going to make more than Islam.
The Volkanovski crew, I mean him and Israel, these guys are just absolute studs, man. He jumps in and he accepts the fight.
We've just mentioned the great, and now it's his turn, so to speak. Yes, despite not the most successful year in terms of career progress and professional achievements, Volkanovski managed to end up on the positive side from a financial standpoint. After his 4th defense in the featherweight division, the Australian champion set a new challenge for himself: to enter the cage with the young and newly crowned beast who had only suffered 1 defeat in his entire professional career. Alexander's unsuccessful foray into the lightweight division, ending on a not-so-clear note, brought him $1,008,000. After that, as you remember, the Great redeemed himself with an impressive technical knockout over Yair Rodriguez, worth $1,850,000. Volkanovski managed to snatch his thickest check for agreeing to save the main event at October's UFC 294. For a 3-minute knockout from Makhachev's high kick, the Australian fighter received $3,300,000.
Big bucks right
Pretty
there.
much all I wanted to get is much more than just doing it for the money. You know what I mean? Like
Izzy, another person I called. He'd be on the list, and I probably should. Damn, John Jones. How many matches did he have in 2023 to get the number 1 spot?
15. 150.
The last stylebender has long been in good standing with the strongest league, consistently bringing in substantial revenue. As any self-respecting professional would, he takes his rightful piece of the pie. Coming into the UFC from kickboxing, the New Zealander quickly crossed all career stages and broke into the elite that is sitting at the top, not only as a skilled fighter and champion, but also as an entertainer capable of attracting a lot of attention to himself. As for the outgoing year, things are a bit different here, of course. We mean comparing Israel's legacy before and after Alex Pereira entered the weight class. In short, in April, Adesanya avenged his loss to Poulton at the 287th PPV card, regained the championship gold, and along with it became richer by $3,700,000.
Woo! We made a bunch of money in that fight.
The first and only title defense after reclaiming the belt ended in Israel's defeat, going to Sean Strickland. It was on September the 10th at the main event of UFC 293, which paid off with another $3,200,000 in the bank account. Apparently, That's why the last stylebender announced that he won't be fighting until 2025. He can afford it.
When I first told my parents I wanted to fight, I knew what the response was going to be, but eventually when they saw the money rolling in and I was able to make a living off this, then they were like, oh, he's all right.
Bones. 7 million plus. That man made bank.
Me and my brother combined don't make more than what John Jones made. So.
If anything, this interview is over 10 years old, and what's amazing is that it's still relevant. Madness, no less. Of course, we mean given that Conor McGregor, the king of the entire mixed martial arts industry, is not on the radar. So, regarding the greatest fighter of all time in the person of Bones, as you may remember, in February 2020, he took a short break for 3.5 years. During this time, there was a cold information war between him and the UFC management over the topical issue of insufficient payment to professional fighters. Certainly, it's one thing when young prospects from other countries can talk about the lack of money paid by the company for preliminary fights, but when the most dominant fighter in the promotion and overall performer who spent the majority of his career as a champion gets involved, that says something. Anyway, only after 3 years, the legendary veteran returned to the octagon to make his heavyweight debut. On March the 4th, at the 285th PPV card, Bones sensationally choked out Cyril Gane with a guillotine, just 124 seconds into the match. For this performance
in the first round, he did. I need to watch that one too. 7 million. Jeez.
Concerns the Fighters Cage entry.
Wow, that is dope. 7 million.
No doubt.
Last thing.
Go.
Share your opinion in the comments under this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss out on videos. And of course, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Until next time.
Alright, y'all, that was PaulStrikerENG, top 10 highest paid UFC fighters in 2023. I did not mean to rhyme that, no rhyme intended, y'all, but that was a great video. Big shout out to PaulStrikerENG for that. It was predictable in a number of ways. I kind of figured who would be at the top. I knew John Jones and Izzy would be up there. Had no idea Volk would be in the top 3, and didn't know guys like Poirier and Gaethje would actually sneak into the top 10, which is really surprising, but dope nonetheless, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I definitely enjoy learning more and more about the UFC and other MMA promotions and the fighters that make them great. If you guys are enjoying the videos, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel. You don't have to, but please do it. Hit that notification bell to be first if you're really enjoying the videos, and jab that like button that's in this video to the moon. And as always, you guys be safe, give it your all in whatever you're doing in life, and I'm gonna see you next time. It's your boy DaVizion, and I'm out. Peace.